All right, we're live.
Hey, what's up? All right, let's fucking get it. Wait for it to pop up on my second screen over here.
Hold up. Is it going there wrong?
Oh, now mine says waiting. What's up?
All right, there we go. You gotta go to a new one.
All right, let's fucking get it. Wait for it to pop up on my second screen. All right. Welcome back, everyone. We appreciate you guys being here with us today. Chabo, it's been a week since I've talked to you last. How's your week been? What's going on with you?
What's going on? Everything's been pretty well. I can't complain. School's back for us.
Oh, bless up.
You know, the state college, community college, not the big unis yet. They go back next week, but we're back in
really?
school. And it's kicking my ass, basically. Yeah, 100%.
Already? Wait.
Yeah.
We're already, what, only 2 days, 3 days in?
3 days in, yeah, man.
What's going on?
Shit's long, bro. This shit long. Like, sitting there just having to fucking listen to someone fucking explain fucking sucks, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like one of my professors. My man's from Florida, so he talks like he's from Florida. Funniest fucking guy I had so far. It was like it's American government, so we're talking about how people think like today's politics are bad, but they don't understand how it was back in the day. Like, people used to like go into sword fights to determine who's like a political leader and shit. But he was like, yeah,
sword fights. How are we talking?
Like 1800s.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like some Civil War shit.
Yeah, so he's not like, oh, you don't see Donald Trump coming around in the whip trying to bust a cap in anybody. I was like, what the fuck, dude? He's like a fucking white boy, has a little country accent. I'm like, this guy, dude.
I challenge you to a duel.
Bro, he's funny though, but school's alright, I can't complain.
What do you got, 4 classes?
I'm taking 4 classes, yeah. But
nice. So what you taking?
I'm still taking my gen ed classes, I'm still trying to like just kill my AA really quick, and then
honestly, yeah.
I don't know what university I want to go to.
The best move.
I know we talked about this the other night about what uni I might have to go to. But we're not gonna talk about it yet. We wait until it gets closer to the end of the semester.
Yeah, bro, you got plenty of time. You got what, 3 months? 3 months to figure that shit out, plus whatever. So yeah, just apply to them bitches and
fuck yeah, dude. That's literally the goal. I mean,
the first step is to get accepted, and then you can figure out which one you want to go to next.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm gonna apply to like 2 or 3, and then whichever one I go to, that's the one I go to. I have 2 in mind, but one's a high possibility. Why? I might have to switch up my major a little bit if I go there.
Dang, bro, I'm having like some allergies or something, bro. My eyes itchy. All right,
man.
Should be fine.
Enough about me. We see a little something different on you, bro.
Yeah, well, so the biggest difference y'all can see, the hair is gone. November, I think 13th or so of 2018 was when I dyed my hair blonde for the very first time, and the 6th of January of 2020, I cut it all off. I don't know. 2019 wasn't the greatest of years. It was a decent year. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of fun. But I don't know. I figured I could use a little bit of a change. So
I write that. Yeah.
I just cut it off. So I traded in my Afro pick for my waves brush. We're gonna be starting up some waves here in 2020. I'll be getting my do-rag soon.
We were the curly fro bros.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna grow it out, but I'm gonna grow it back out brown and shit,
I fucks it.
And I also wanted to even out the sides to the top because I'm gonna start growing the sides out again.
I haven't done that yet. Mine is still faded.
Yeah, so.
We gotta wait till after.
I had a great run with that blonde hair, bro. I fucking pulled my hair in buns, threw the Toby Lou on. We went to Toby. I did the Toby. Mm-hmm. Went to the Toby Lou concert, bro. Got to meet Toby. He loved my hair, loved the whole outfit. I did a whole play on it. You can probably check it out on the Instagram or whatever. But plus, I got a vlog coming out soon of that whole trip. It was back in October, so I did procrastinate editing and shit, editing up a little bit. So, yeah, bro, that was a great weekend. But yeah, we, put my hair in buns. Sky helped me out. We had blonde buns, and then after that, I really cut it, and then here we are now.
Hey, changes come, bro. 2020 is a new year. You're trying to better yourself. I mean, not yourself, but you're trying to better your hair. And I fucks with it. I care about hair a lot. Like some people, they care about like the girl's feet and shit. Like, nah, man, if a girl has good hair, dog. Like, yeah, if you frying your hair every fucking day, I don't really fucks with you like that. Then.
Yo, that's some shit Sky Cuts would say, right? Hey, yo, it's all in the hair.
It is all in the hair, bro. You don't want to fucking go pull her hair and then freaking pieces coming out.
Yo, I'm gonna call his ass out on this real quick, but I'm pretty sure his Tinder bio was I want to play with your hair, not your feelings.
Okay, it ain't that deep, yo. It's not.
For those that don't know, Sky Cuts, one of our land members, I should say one of our land brothers. He's the one that cuts most of our hair. Everyone that visits Fort Myers or lives in the area, whatever. He'd be hooking us up. He'd be hooking me up, you know what I'm saying? So,
Sky Cuts
appreciate you, brother. Yeah, exactly. Good old Sky Cuts exclusive shit. Yo, hey, so speaking of this whole music, you know what I'm saying? I think it's time we bring in our first guest, Black Jesus himself, 407 local. Met him when we lived in Orlando.
He's a local underground rapper that we met in Orlando called Black Jesus. We did talk about him a little bit in our first podcast.
We didn't mention him as Black Jesus.
We did not mention him as Black Jesus.
Damn.
Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Oh, look, another little wave brush.
Brother. Oh, we got it.
I got you, bro.
Hey. So Black Jesus, you want to let everybody know who you actually are, man?
Yeah, give yourself an introduction. Give yourself the proper introduction, not the mind your business introduction.
All right, everyone. My name is Alex Hall. The OG Alex. The one and only Alex.
Damn. I mean, that is true. It's funny because when we first met Alex Hall, I was still going by Alex at the time. Like, I didn't really take the name Naz, which I go by now. But, like, it went from I was called Naz in high school, and then we moved away for college, and then it was, like, back to Alex. So it's like I didn't really become Naz again until I started talking to all the land members who remembered me as Naz and shit. So I was Alex, and everyone knew me, and Alex Hall just so happened to be like the friend that was included. So he couldn't go by Alex, so he had to adopt the whole last name into his name. So his name just became Alex Hall. So it'd be like, yo, Alex Hall.
Depending on who it is, it's either Alex Hall or just plain old Hall. If you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out. Hey, shout out Mr. Grigitsky out there, but I mean, shoot.
Well, here's one thing that we want to find out, bro. Is, you're probably one of the land members, but are you a land brother?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
There we go.
Hell
if you recall from our first stream, we were talking about all the people who got the tattoos. And one in particular, one that decided to get it on his arm. We don't know why.
we all got it on our thighs.
And this guy got it on his
one, right? Yeah.
So, bro, aloha, bro. How you been, man? How you been?
Yeah, it's been. I feel like it's been a while since I talked to you too.
Freaking wearing a blanket because I'm freezing my ass off right now.
Well, where are you, bud?
Oh, true. Not a lot of people know. I'm overseas right now. I'm in Italy.
Damn.
Out of all places. Yeah, I really got to fight for that.
You don't got to specify much about where you are, but he's in Italy.
Yeah, because of Air Force stuff. For the people that don't know, I joined in January 2nd. Yeah, my anniversary just passed.
Oh,
in the Air Force for about a year now. It didn't hit me until 2 days later, but shoot.
Dang.
Still celebrated.
At least we got to spend one last New Year's Eve together before you left.
True.
Listen, bro, I still don't forgive your ass. You left while I was in the shower, and I wanted to say bye. I said, wait 5 minutes, I'll be right out. I come out and you were already gone. I still won't forgive you for that.
That's fucked up.
That's what y'all get for letting Jack put salt in my freaking hair. So, yeah, it's cool.
Hey, I just want to say I wasn't at this New Year's party, so this beef is between the two Alexes right now.
Damn, yeah, maybe if Gino was actually there, he probably would have got me. Probably would have had my back.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. Like I said before you joined the call, bro. It all matters about the hair, dog. Don't fucks with the hair. And you know what? That's one thing that bothers me. And I know, Naz, you went through it too, because you know, like this whole curly hair trend is like a big thing now. And I live in South Florida, so it's like I don't know what's wrong with the females in South Florida. I don't know if it's the same where you guys are or where you are, Naz. I don't know about you, Alahal. But they like to touch your hair. And that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate when a girl just goes and touches my hair. Like, bitch, I don't fucking know you. Like, what are you trying to do? She goes, oh, I just like your hair. I just want to touch it. Like, nah, nigga, like, get out of here.
Like, I respect when you ask. And if you ask, I will most likely say, you know, okay, whatever.
I say
but
that.
If you just straight up, ooh, hair! No, please don't fucking do that. Like,
I hate it so much.
I don't know if you girls enjoy that shit, but us guys, we kind of picky with that junk, especially us curly-headed fools, you know?
Hey, you know, it's for the ladies. It's for the ladies, but it's for a lady. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like you're laying down with your girl. You know, that's her job to, you know, mess with your fucking hair and shit. And you know, it's not for everyone.
I mean, I ain't got a girl, but like, still ask. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go assume that you get
I don't got a girl either, but
bro, like I used to have a bunch of coworkers. Like when I had my curly hair, ooh, blah blah blah, or when I would do the braids, like they would try and like rub the braids. I'm like, please, don't touch my fucking hair. For the love of God, don't touch it. Bro, it's
a pet peeve. It's a big pet peeve. Like y'all don't understand, bro. Like. Listen, you want to touch something, you know, there's something to touch. It ain't the hair, dog.
I don't know. You growing your hair out when you get out?
Probably not. Cause you know, you probably see my hair is you know, receding a little bit. Cause you know, I'm getting old at the age of 21. Who knew?
You know, I call that the LeBron James.
Shoot,
I wish. Old. If you feel like you're getting old at 21, I feel old.
Homeboy got receding. Homeboy got some grays, but I might just shave it all off and just keep it shaved.
Hey, I got some blonde up top still because we couldn't get all the blonde out without going short, and I wasn't going any shorter, so I got some blonde up top still.
Well, that's really my thing. I gotta be careful how many times I wear my hat. I wear my hat like almost every day, and like it can fuck up my hairline. Because I'd be wearing this shit so tight, but I'm not taking my hat off. Absolutely. They saw my hair before we went live, and it was
yeah, keep your hat on.
It wasn't a good look. All right, it wasn't a good look.
And the crazy thing is, I played baseball my whole life, and I hate wearing hats. Like when I used to play baseball, I would wear hats all the time. You know, I'd play with wearing a hat, and then I would also like just casually chill with the hat on. But now I just don't like wearing hats. I think it's also with the whole hair change. When I changed my hairdo up, I kind of want to just show it off rather than contain it with the hat. And then I just, you know, didn't enjoy hats anymore.
I like to show off my hair too, but it's just, bro, you know, like I feel you girls. Like sometimes y'all just don't give a fuck about taking care of your hair, put it in a bun. You know, I used to sit there and be like, y'all lazy as hell, but hey, I feel you now. Like that should be a lot of work. Bro, I'd be waking up for class and I'd be like, nah, not today. Let me put a hat on. Like, it ain't happening today.
Bro, I would literally just go to work or go to class with however my hair was looking. Like, my hair was just naturally okay. Or it would just run my fingers through it and it would just mold itself out, which was nice.
Thank God I ain't got to do much besides comb or brush it. And normally just one brush would be fine versus y'all having a gel. Brush.
I don't put gel in my hair. I don't put no product in my
hair. my grandma, we were sitting there eating breakfast one morning, and she's looking at me. She goes, "Alex, do you wear gel?" And I'm like, "No." And she goes, "Oh, you would look good with gel." And I'm like, "What are we in the 1980s?"
Hey, you know that's the Puerto Rican in here, bro. The Puerto Ricans, like, you got that Puerto Rican hairstyle now. Like, if you gel it down, bro, you look like a hella fucking Puerto Rican, dog. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And I have some curl refiner, which used to make my curls pop and shit. Like, it would, and she's like, "Oh, isn't that gel?" And I'm like, "No, that's totally different. Like, not even close."
oh man.
I don't know the
Like, bro,
difference.
them bitches, it tightens my curls up, makes my curls look nice. But I never used to wear it. Like, I bought a whole fat ass bottle of it, and I don't use it.
They be like that sometimes.
All right, so
Actually, no, I
aloha.
used to have that when I before I joined, because I used to curl up my hair with it with a not a brush, but like a sponge ish.
Oh, I used to use a sponge when
Oh, I know
when
what
I
you're
was
talking
growing
Talking
mine
about?
out.
Yeah.
I used to use a sponge just to fucking curl it up. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But now my hair is long enough; it does it itself.
I
Until
don't
I
know.
brush it.
I have to think about growing my hair out. Maybe.
You guys, excuse me. I'm gonna chew on a halls because I'm sick and I don't want to cough on you guys.
Wait,
So
a
I got
halls
you.
as in
My
a
family got
hall?
you,
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, I
so
don't want to be coughing
aloha.
on you guys.
Hey, what's that to your right? On your wall right there. That black flag.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Game
I
of
don't know what
Thrones.
that is. I just found it and I was like, that look good, so I'm gonna put it up there. Psych, bro. That's my UCF Knights, bro. That is my UCF Knights.
Yeah, bro,
I
we gotta straight represent.
miss that school so much. And the funny thing is, I didn't even go to UCF.
Bro,
It's just
I felt so involved with UCF. Like UCF was just such an open school. Like we both went to Valencia and then like
All
not
three of
school at
us.
all.
All three of us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. And then but like the tailgates, like they didn't check IDs or anything. Like there was no
Mm-mm.
restrictions on the things you could do, and like the world was just ours. Like us growing up as 18, 19, 20-year olds, I think that's the age like around the age time we were there. We were just the world was ours. Like we just had the whole town to explore. The campus itself is like a whole town to explore, and then you had everything around. Bro, there's so much to that area that I don't even like. I never had the time to explore everywhere within like the past the little like 5 mile radius we lived in. I didn't explore anything outside of it. Like there was just so much.
I didn't really do anything in Orlando myself. Like anything I did in Orlando is probably because of my ex. Like, oh my god, let's go to the farmers market. Like, do we have to? Like, do we have to? That's a lot of walking. That's a lot of walking. Okay, they got fresh lemonade. I don't like lemonade, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, can I just play video games?
Can I just
Can I
play
just sit home?
Fortnite? Like, can I just play Fortnite?
Ah, shit.
Lemonade, bro. That's that fresh squeezed lemonade.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't like lemonade. Like, it hurts my throat. Like, I can drink like 2 sips and I'm like, all right, I gotta stop because if not, my throat gets like very itchy.
Listen, bro, I hate sour shit, and lemon. It's depending on the type of lemonade. The lemonade gets kind of sour, and I don't like sour at all.
That's why you gotta get that sweet tea. Make it into an Arnold Palmer.
Oh, the
Oh,
Arnie Palmy, yeah.
What are you?
I don't like sweet
Yo,
tea, dog.
Hey,
Gino,
Gino.
you don't say you don't like Kool-Aid.
Gino was the type of dude that ate flaming hot Cheetos and drank Mountain Dew at 7 in the morning in high school.
Nah.
I can believe that.
Nah. mine's
You know those
was
basic Spanish chicks that always do that? Fucking 7 a.m.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. Mine's was I'll wake up, brush my teeth, grab make some chocolate milk, and grab like 4 or 5 Twizzlers. Walk my ass to the bus stop. That'll be my breakfast.
My breakfast growing up really depended. Yo, in high school though, I didn't eat breakfast at all.
I don't think anybody did.
Dude, we just woke up too early, yo. Okay, so my old house, I lived literally. You've been there a lot. I don't think you've been there, Chapo, but I lived. Not my grandma's, my parents' old house.
I've been there.
We lived right down the road from my high school, so we would have to be. What time would school start? 7:05. I would wake up at 6:30.
Fucked up.
I would literally get up. I had my clothes already prepared. I just throw my clothes on, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then just head out the door.
Bro, mine was worse. Like in Georgia, like school started at like 7. I had to get up at like 5:30 to catch the bus at like 6:15.
Yo, that was how my sister was. Like, my sister literally went to the other side of town. Like, bitch, you
That
got
shit
this high school right
sucked.
next to us.
Like, I literally had to wake up at 5 o'clock if I wanted to wank before school. It was horrible.
Oh, shit, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've ever done it before school.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I couldn't do it before school.
Bro,
That's
that morning wood is what gets you going, dog. It's like a challenge. Like, is it morning wood or am I horny? I don't know yet. I gotta find out.
Hey, I will tell you what, though. And you could probably ask any baseball player that you ever stumble across. Baseball players
You guys
are
put gum in your ass?
super. Okay, dude. You're
Wait,
getting
what?
muted. You're getting muted. Nah, baseball players are super superstitious.
Oh yeah, that's like football players.
Bro, it's like, so, yo, I'm gonna call myself out on this right now. Alright, so, we would try and find something to get us out of, like, a bad streak. You know, there was one time I was in a bad streak, and, I ended up, finally doing good in a game, and then so I wouldn't wash that shit. Like, my socks, my jock strap that I was wearing, I wouldn't wash it. And I would just keep, bro, I'm telling you, it was gross, but I would keep washing it until something bad happened again, and then I would just switch up the routine. And then, so, this was junior year, bro. This is a funny story, bro. I'm calling myself out. Okay, so, junior year high school, the whole team is doing bad. Like, we're all slumping and shit. And I was taking a bath the night before one of my games. Like, I was trying to get relaxed, and I was like, I need to start fresh. What the fuck can I do? I shaved my asshole.
Whoa.
Bro, the first time I ever shaved my asshole. I get 3 hits that game.
Whoa.
I go and I tell some of the dudes on the baseball team, I was like, yo, I fucking shaved my asshole last night, and I just got 3 hits. I come back, 3 guys on the team shave their assholes. Look at this, bro. The whole team starts doing good. I'm like, y'all, we need to start shaving our assholes more. It fucking worked, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened,
Bro,
but
when that hair's growing back and you running, dude, that's like
it's terrible.
That's like the rash. Oh,
bro, that's why we had to keep constantly shaving ever since then until the season was over.
that sucks.
Yeah, bro. But hey,
soccer,
it worked.
Ours wasn't that bad, and for soccer's like we just do like a little prayer, and then it depends like who we were. Like in my school, I went to a pretty ghetto school, so it's all like gang related. So we did all our little handshakes and threw up our signs and stuff and like let everybody know like you fuck with us, we're gonna fuck you up, like just let everybody know how it's gonna go down and shit. And that's all we ever did. I mean, we were always in a slump though. We were 100%. We had like the best players in the league, but we all hated each other and we couldn't play. Cause you had
that's how it is.
Exactly how my team went too.
You have 2 like rival gangs in one soccer team. Like fuck you guys. Like
okay, that's not how we were.
I mean,
but it's like if the chemistry's there, no matter how good the talent is, the team's just not gonna work out. Like I feel like that's any sport you play. That's just how it's gonna be.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
That's
I mean
true.
the talent is useless if the team can't even cooperate with each other 100%. So I mean, I agree.
Like when I used to volunteer with the volleyball team, we would have like lock-ins where we would have the whole school to ourselves, and we would just play volleyball and just goof around until like 3 a.m. and literally in like the gym, and then we would run around the school, play some manhunt throughout the school. But it was some fun shit.
No, when I played volleyball for 1 year, and
they had men's volleyball where you were?
Yeah, middle school.
Oh, middle school. Okay.
Yeah, so I played 1 year. I played my 8th grade year, and like I was good for some reason. Like I didn't know I was good, but I was fucking good. And it was like these guys, they're like 6 foot something, and I'm only like 5'9", 5'10". And I'm jumping higher than them, and I'm fucking spiking and shit. And we needed 1 more point to win the game. And someone put it up, and I jumped. And I grabbed the fucking ball in midair, and I fucking threw it. And I hit some kid in the face. He started bleeding from his nose, so they gave us the point. But the ref came to me after the game. He's like, hey, you guys do not deserve that point. You cannot grab a ball. It has to be a
Yeah, bro,
hand.
that's heck
right.
I fucking grabbed that shit and I went boom. I threw that bitch. I did not feel bad for that kid, not one bit. I was good for no reason, like, and like, we all tried out as a joke. Like, me and a whole bunch of my friends, tried out as a joke because it was the gap between soccer and basketball season. So
it's like, fuck it, why not? We got nothing else to do.
And then I don't know if you guys know, like in volleyball, you're allowed to use your feet. Like,
yeah,
to pop a ball up. So all the soccer players went to go try. I was the only one that fucking made it. I don't know how.
What the fuck? Y'all were trying to do some soccer shit on the.
Hey, bro.
Everyone was just using their feet.
Hey, that's why they didn't make it. They're only using their feet, bro. But once I saw that ball in the air, I was going up and I was like, bah! And I was like, I'm showing everybody I can fucking jump. And bro, it was the funniest shit ever, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's like one sport like I think is underrated. Men's volleyball. That shit.
Volleyball in general, bro. That shit. It was dope. Fun. Yeah, bro. Like, when I would go to the practices and shit, and I would just like mess around with them, and like when they were practicing their offense and shit, like I'd play defense or like I'd basically shag the balls and shit, and bro, that shit's fun. Like, and then we would play like little scrimmages, and they'd be like, "All right, Naz, hop in." And I'd be like wearing like gym shorts and shit, and I wouldn't have knee pads, so like I wouldn't dive and shit, but I'd get into it, and that shit was super fucking fun.
Hey, you know what, like. I always thought volleyball was like a boring sport, bro. And I mean, I'm not sexist. I have nothing against females. But softball? Oh, man. I can't. I fucking can't. Like.
Was your high school softball team as bad as mine?
Probably, bro. I couldn't.
Our team, I think, lost every single by like they always got 10-run rule, so like that's why they had to call the game. They might have had maybe a total of like 8 wins total throughout my 4 years there.
Bro, I couldn't, like, softball is just one sport. Like, I literally I try and go, and it's like every year I think to myself, like, damn, I'm really about to waste $8 to watch this shit. Like,
exactly.
Like, damn, bro, like I'm really about to do this. And bro, football was the same way for me. Like, I never cared about football. I understand people got hype and shit, but like it wasn't for me, dude. Like, and so like everybody, let's go homecoming game, let's go home. I was like, I don't give a damn about homecoming game, bro. Like senior night, don't care. Homecoming game, don't care. We're on a winning streak, don't care. Like, bro, all I care about is them damn pep rallies. Those shit be lit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The football games for us, they were okay up until our senior year. That's when we went like I think 1-8.
Damn.
But we always had like such a dominant team. Like we were always going to the playoffs and shit. And then like we just got thrown around a few coaches. Like we had I think like 3 coaches in 1 year. And then it's like we just went downhill. Kids started transferring out because we'd lose a coach and they'd be like, all right, well I only want to play for this coach. So they would transfer out.
See, that's so stupid. Like, that's like, I don't like that situation because like they gotta pay money, they gotta pay tuition for schools that are outside of their district.
Yeah.
Like you literally paying, you're paying for your kid to go to school just to play for this fucking coach.
Wait. Now that I think about that, no, that's not how it is over here.
Oh, that's how it is in Georgia.
Oh, like, okay.
I went to one school and my brother went to the other school, and they're in the same county. But that was my school, and his school was like literally only like 20 miles away, and he had to pay like an extra money.
What? That's crazy.
For tuition, and I'm not gonna call my brother out, but he went there for the dumbest reasons ever. He didn't go there because he wanted the school. There was someone there.
Okay. Yeah, that's wild. Like where I'm from, let me see. We have like. Bro, I want to say we have a good, 8 schools within, 20-mile radius. And, it doesn't matter where you go.
Oh, yeah, true.
Not Georgia.
I've seen that.
It was, Florida. Florida's like that. My side of Florida is like that, bro. You be running into schools left and right. And it'd be like...
Mine, you have to travel a good bit to get to each school.
You're from what?
They're pretty spread apart. Don't even play that. All right. It's just regular old Virginia. Jeez.
No,
man.
everyone, don't get it mixed up. Allah is not a cousin kisser. He's from
not a cousin
Virginia,
kisser.
not West Virginia. But we will make fun of him for it. Like,
I
we'll
understand.
we'll joke around and say, "Oh, West Virginia, Allah, that's where you're from."
Says
And then he'll
cousin
be like-
kisser, but I'm not even white, bro.
Whoa. You throwing race into this?
You know, because
come on,
it is
bro.
a thing. It is a thing.
Whoa, let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it back.
Go
a little
look in the
bit.
news. Go look in the news. What black person you know is out there fucking their cousin?
You.
You and the cousin you're fucking is also fucking their cousin.
Bro, their
that's
family
a big
reunions
false.
must suck. Can you imagine that? Like, how's it? Bro, I don't like talking about that shit. That shit.
Yo, actually,
That bothers me.
my science teacher in 6th and 8th grade, like I had him both years. His parents were cousins.
Nah.
Yeah, and they were married, and like they got married and shit, and out he came.
Well, the thing is, like, I had some people in my family that are like that. Like, Puerto Rico.
Gino got some cousin kissers.
And y'all out here making fun of me.
Puerto Ricans are weird. It's weird. It's
Jesus.
they're like 5th cousins or 4th cousins.
Okay, there's a difference there.
Yeah, like it ain't like 1st cousins. Like, it ain't my fucking like.
No, but yeah, his parents were literally first cousins.
That's nasty. That's
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it no more, bro. That shit's weird. That shit's just weird. You know, like, hey, nothing. Hey, if you have a hot cousin, you have a hot cousin. Doesn't mean you have to fuck them.
Real talk, do you just keep me out of that shit?
I get,
Honestly,
yeah, you know what? Honestly, yeah.
You go be happy. Just don't tell me about
Love's
it.
got no limits.
Just don't tell me about it. You go be happy. Just cut out that she's your cousin. That's all. You know? Just say that you got down diggity wiggity with a girl. And just don't even say, oh, I think I'm disconnected. No, I'm good.
Hey, so Alahal, you previously lived in Virginia. So what made you move to Florida for school? Let's get to know you a little more.
Oh God, I'm probably gonna diss a lot of Virginians if any Virginians are watching this, but y'all know damn well that Virginia is a boring ass state for people of my age. There's nothing to do. Well, I mean, there is things you can do. I mean, you can hike and all that crap and fishing and hunting, but you know, I don't fish, I don't hunt. I like to hike, which I miss that. But yeah, the main reason of me moving from Virginia to Florida is because like there's not really much to do. It's cold. You never know if it's gonna snow or not because the weatherman never gets it right. But realistically though, Virginia is a good place to like retire and just, you know, chill with your family.
So you're
and,
saying it was like
you
a
know,
scenery state.
It really is. That's why
Okay.
that's probably why they get their name, Virginia's for lovers, because you know it's
like that.
like that.
So you're telling me if I go to Virginia, I'm gonna fall in love with someone.
Nah, you gotta
No.
bring your own. You gotta bring your
Yeah,
own.
what he's saying is lovers go to Virginia. Like that's where you
Oh.
Settle down. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what he's saying.
okay.
That's why Virginia's for lovers.
Okay,
Exactly.
So big news, guys. The Mind Your Business podcast is moving to Virginia.
Have fun if you can. But shoot.
We will.
But I mean, I lived in what?
We will.
He said we will. Straight
No,
up.
no, you won't. No, you won't.
You ain't
No,
gotta tell us
won't.
twice.
And I mean, it's moving to Florida wasn't like a big like decision because I used to live in Florida before I moved to Virginia.
What part of
I used to live in Winter Garden.
Oh, it's our
For-
still, kind of.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd just say Orlando, but Winter Garden. It's like 2 minutes. You can literally walk across the street and you're in Orlando.
Okay, hold up. I'm so confused. Like I've known you for so long, but I can't get this right. Okay, so you were born in Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
Jamaican
Where did you go after Jamaica, and how old were you?
I went from Ocherius, Jamaica, to Pine Hills, Florida. Yeah.
At
Yeah.
what age?
Pine Hill, like.
Shout out Pine
Oh,
Hills.
wait. You're talking about like Silver Star Road, Pine Hill?
Oh, that sounds so familiar. Actually, it might be that. I can't remember.
That's like
But,
almost Orlando.
Hold up. I actually don't know where Pine Hills is.
The Pine Hills Elementary, I used to go there for my for
In
for
Orlando,
school.
right?
And then and then
Bro,
my
Pine
house
Hill
was literally
ghetto
like 2
as
minutes up the
fuck.
road.
Pine Hill is ghetto
Yeah.
as fuck. When I first moved to Orlando, that's where I moved. I moved to Pine Hill.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
yeah, so that's what,
fucking whole bunch of fucking drug addicts, drug deals everywhere, bro. It is ghetto as. I mean, I felt like I was at home, but you know. But I mean, I was just like, damn, bro, Pine Hill. Like when you said Pine Hill, I was like, all right, you actually is black. I fucks with you.
Exactly. I lived it. Shoot. I just
Alright, so
like it. But
so
yeah,
what's up
I
after?
went
Wait, how old are you?
when I was in
When you went from Jamaica to Pine Hills?
came to America when I was 8 years old. Yeah.
Okay,
8.
so you lived 8 years in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy. I actually thought you were you here as like a baby and then like you were raised here.
Oh,
Okay.
hell no.
Damn, see, bro. How we've been good friends for this long. I'm just now figuring this shit out, bro. I should have made a podcast 3 years ago so I could have known about you.
I'll steal my details on purpose, man.
What's your social security number? What?
What?
Oh, that's 329. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Start giving coordinates. Well, I lived in Pine Hill. It was 5 northeastern 9.
Northeastern 9. But yeah, I went from Pine Hills to Winter Garden, from Winter Garden, Florida to Roanoke, Virginia, from Roanoke, Virginia.
So wait, when
back
did
to
you
Orlando.
move? When did you move to Roanoke? When did you move? To, like, what age? See, I've just always been so confused and
When
curious.
I was 10. Yeah, because my sister was turning 9.
So you only stayed like 2 years there, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went through second. Actually, no. I was in Florida for 3 years. Second grade, and fun fact, I went through third grade twice. Yeah, I was that dumb as a kid.
Damn.
I failed third grade, and I had to repeat the
Wait
entire
a second,
year.
bro. You're younger than me, like significantly younger than me, but we're in the same class. So you were supposed to be class of 15, but you're still younger. Damn.
No. I was supposed to be class of 16. If I didn't fail third grade, but if I, since I failed, I was supposed to. Okay, I was supposed to graduate.
No, hold on, run this back.
Wait. I was supposed to graduate.
Chapo and I are on the same page.
Bro, you threw.
I was supposed to graduate with class of 2017, but
you did not graduate in 2018, dog.
Huh?
You did not graduate in 2018.
Okay, hold up, Allah. Continue your story. Let's go. Let's hear it. I'm curious. So you were supposed to graduate in 17.
Yeah, I was supposed to graduate with 2017, but after I failed third grade, my parents put me on like a whole ass like education like workload crap to like get me back on speed.
Oh, okay.
Once I hit freshman year, my mom talked to like the counselors and all that, and she was like, "Hey, is there any way like I can graduate early?" So I skipped my junior year and went straight to senior year. So
Oh shit! See, I had no clue about this. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't have a senior year, bro. It sucked. It sucked. Everybody's out senior skip day, like not even coming to school because they have like 2 classes, and I'm just out here taking all my necessary classes.
Me.
Here you are busting your ass.
Dude, I got fucked over in high school, bro. Like anybody that's in high school that does watch this or is watching it is, do not move states. Like, do not. I repeat, like, do not move states in the middle of the year, because I did my freshman and sophomore year in Georgia, and then I did my junior and senior back in Florida. Excuse me. And like, when I came here, my junior year, they're like, hey, listen, like, some of the classes you took in Georgia are not considered actual high school courses. So since you're a junior, we're not going to take your credits away because that means you won't graduate in time. So we're going to adjust your GPA. Yeah, so in Georgia, I had a 3.6 GPA. I was fucking smart as shit in Georgia. Because, like, you needed to have, I think, in Georgia, you had to had a, I think it was like a 2.9, almost a 3.0 to play Any sport.
It was 2.0, I think, for us.
That was ours.
Ours
too.
was like 2.9 or maybe like a 2.89, something like that. It had to be high to play.
Wow, that's high. Yeah, I was gonna say that's high.
It had to be high.
Not my school, bro. That bitch is dumb as fuck.
So it was like, all right, so I had a 3.6. So I was intelligent. Bro, I come fucking here and they're like, all right, we're gonna adjust your GPA a little bit. Halfway through the year, like second semester of junior year, I only had 3 credits. Because they still didn't adjust any of my shit. No, it was...
3 credits as a junior?
Yeah. Halfway through junior year, I had 3 credits. Because there was, 6 classes? So 6 divided by 2 is 3. Because you only get 0.5 of the credit. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for main ones, and I think electives were just 0.5, like, because it was only half a semester.
Yeah, so like...
Or it was only a semester, I mean.
Yeah, so it was, so I only had 3 credits in the first semester of junior year. So I went to the guidance counselor. I was like, yo, what are you guys doing? Like, I had 3 credits. I'm trying to fucking play sports. Like, you guys are fucking me over. They're like, all right, we're going to fix it. We're fix it. Bro, I went from a 3.6 GPA to a 2.9.
Damn.
Yeah, I told my mom about it, and my mom was like, yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. I just wanted you to come back home. It's like, why the fuck you didn't tell me? I would have just stayed in Georgia.
Yo, for real.
I would have graduated with a fucking fat-ass GPA in Georgia. I'm out here fucking struggling to get a 3.0 now because all this shit. And then when I came back my junior year, they're like, oh, you missed the 10th grade FCATs. You got to take it. So now you're in intensive reading. It's like, what the fuck? Like, can I take a test? They're like, nah, you got to wait for the FCAT. I was like, these motherfuckers, dog. Like, I really got to take this fucking FCAT. So I had it for my junior year. I was in intensive reading just because I wasn't here my sophomore year.
Damn.
Because sophomore year was the last year for FCAT.
Yeah. Yeah, I did intensive reading freshman and sophomore year, and then finally passed the sophomore year, so I didn't have to take it ever again.
That shit had me.
That was intensive reading.
Huh?
What's intensive reading?
In
It
Florida,
sounds like remedial.
Yeah, it's like
basically.
Yeah. So like in Florida, like if you fail the FCAT, if you get a 2 or lower, you're not on track in your grade. So you have to take your regular English class, including an extra English class, to help you catch up. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it took the place of an elective, and it was
you don't get
year round.
And it's a year round, yeah, because the FCAT's at the end of at the end of the year. But your junior year,
anything like that?
Your junior year, you were able to take the ACT or SAT to get you out.
I don't think I had anything like that.
I took the ACT and I got like a 22, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're good." Like, fuck you guys.
Out my face, bitch.
That shit sucked. Like, so do not switch fucking states in the middle of high school. That shit
like they got a choice, but I mean, shit.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like,
I had a choice, and fucking my mom decided not to fucking tell me.
I did not get a choice.
Hey, so you know how nerdy I was as a child? This is what my mom said. My mom said when we were up in New York, my brother, he had already started school, and I was, I think 4 at the time, and my mom said I was so bored, and I was actually begging her that I wanted to go to school because I was bored around the house. So my mom, bro, I'm saying, bro, like damn, dude, I was such a nerd. So my mom, actually my grandma had connections with one of the private schools that was around us. So she got me into a private school. So I did kindergarten at 4 turning 5, like the year of 4 turning 5. When you're supposed to do it at 5 turning 6. And then I did that in New York at a private school. And then when I moved down here, they were like, yeah, you're too young. So they made me repeat kindergarten again.
You know what it is? In New York, it's like, I don't want to say it's overflooded or it's flowing, but like New York has a lot of Puerto Ricans in it. And in Puerto Rico, you start kindergarten at 4. So a lot of those private schools are like Spanish private schools. So they allow you to go in at 4. That's probably why your grandma I had that connection because she's Puerto Rican.
Oh no, it was my white grandma.
She Puerto Rican.
And it was a Catholic school.
She Puerto Rican.
Yeah, my grandma was a huge like donor to the church, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't donate shit.
Damn.
Just straight up. Yeah, I don't donate shit.
Hey, listen. You want to catch
God
me
is
next?
listening.
Listen, you want to catch me next semester, bro? You can take my fucking class textbooks for free. I don't sell my class textbooks. I wait outside, be like, yo, you want this textbook? Someone be like, oh my god, yes. I'm like, fucking take it. I don't fucking want that shit. Like,
bro, I thought about reselling them bitches, but honestly, my textbooks just chill in my fuck. I don't even know what happened to my textbooks. Now I think about it.
yeah,
Like when I moved back home, bro, I don't know what happened to my textbooks.
Yeah, that's why I rented my textbooks whenever I needed them.
I never liked
yeah.
renting. I never like renting.
My
Just
my
for the
last
fact, like, if I would have
semester's.
lost that shit, fuck.
How would you lose a whole ass text? Just put the shit back in your bag.
Listen. I didn't go to the class every single day. I only went like 2 times a day, so I was gonna carry that bitch the day I didn't go to that class.
You see, my whole philosophy was like, if it like most of the time it costs the same to like buy and to rent. If it costs the same, or close to it, I would just buy it. That way, if I wanted to resell it, I could. But if like there was a significant amount, like a $40 difference, then I would just straight up rent it.
Or yeah, you.
Yeah, I would do my research first. I didn't just rent from one place. It was either Amazon or Chegg.
Bro,
I fuck with Cheggs because they send you a Red Bull.
What?
Cheggs?
No,
like
they don't.
Yes, they do.
They never said. Oh, that's BS, bro.
Chegg would send you like
pissed.
a tiny ass Red Bull, like the tiny ones, and they'll send you like one Tide Pod and then one like dishwasher cleaner thing, like sample packs. I used to fuck those Red Bulls up. I used to tell my ex like, keep ordering. Oh, you need that textbook too?
Cheggs is mad racist. Alcohol didn't get nothing.
Or maybe I was just throwing them away and not noticing they were there.
Probably.
Either or, but I mean, it's not like I was ordering like stacks of textbooks. It was like 1 or 2 books.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, dude, those were the days back in college.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of college, y'all were talking about where y'all were gonna go. I still have no idea where I'm gonna go once I get out. I'm trying to go back to school.
But I know where we can go. It'll be a move. It'll be a fucking move, bro. We're not gonna say it on stream because I don't want to give anybody's location away. But it's gonna be a move, dog. I'm really thinking about it. Connect with me, Aloha. Connect with me. You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
What universities by me?
Don't say it.
Oh.
Don't say it. Hey, it'll be a move because at that point, you know, we can possibly all move in together.
Bro, we could do the land house, bro.
The land house. It'll be me, you, Naz, and Sky. All of us have the tattoos and shit.
Shit. Y'all might be able to live rent free if you move in with me.
You're moving.
Oh, say less.
Say less.
I don't know. I would have to see what the what the requirements are if I'm okay with getting a 4-bedroom house.
That's what I was about to say. We
get
can
like
probably
an apartment. I don't know.
We can probably buy a house like through you, because like you're on military status, and we can fucking like help you pay your mortgage by paying for the rooms.
Right.
Damn, bro.
I still have to figure that out because I don't know if like they just pay for housing.
Well, I know you get a GI Bill, which is like around like 10,000.
Right.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I'll just have to play my cards right.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm thirsty.
Thirsty bitch.
Hey, so when do you get out?
When do I get out?
Yeah.
I will be leaving the Air Force. Well, actually, I don't know for a fact, but I'm assuming it's January, sometime in January of 2023.
Shit, I'll be graduated with my bachelor's by then. I'm transferring fucking next fall, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so.
But I might be in school for a while because right now I'm finishing up my associates while I'm in, and then I'm gonna when I get out, I'm gonna work on my higher studies when I get out.
How is that? Like, how is like the college with the military? Like, a lot of people say like it sucks, and then a lot of people like say it's like the best thing to do.
I honestly had no clue that was even an option.
That's why a lot of people go to the military right out of high school, because the military will pay for your college.
Well, I knew they would pay for college, but I didn't know you took college while you were in the military. Like I
Yeah,
thought
the Air
that was
Force is
after.
really big on like forcing people to take college classes. Like they're like, yo, if you take, the matter of fact, some bases will like promote you for taking college classes.
That's what I'm saying. You go to a certain base depending what you're studying. Like, I know, like, I have a girl that I'm friends with that's in the Navy, and she's like a doctor, like a nurse for the Navy. So they sent her to Japan, and that's where she studies.
But if you look at it this way, you come in enlisted, you don't have a degree, you're working on your degree while you're enlisted. Once you have your degree, you can commission and be an officer because now you have a degree.
Right.
And even make more money.
Or
that's what they're really trying to do.
Or finish your term, go to Target and be ETL.
That's a move.
Nah, just fucking.
That's a move.
Alahaw's like, the fuck you just said?
Listen, Alahaw, when I'm STL, I'll hire you at mine as an ETL. Don't worry.
Now, real talk, I wouldn't mind going back to Waterford Lakes and being like a...
Not Waterford Lakes. I don't fuck with Waterford
Lakes. Fuck Waterford Lakes.
No. And just like...
As long as Mike's there,
I can make that my little project.
Fuck Waterford Lakes heavily.
Change up that Target. No, I'm never going back there. That place was hell. I'm sorry.
Bro, you know how fucking much it changed?
Bro, as long as Mike is there...
Oh yeah, I've been in. I went back when I came back to visit.
Bro, fucking electronics is all the way in the back. I was like,
yeah,
is this a fucking Walmart or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
bro, yeah, I remember it used to be literally right to the right. Fucking the service desk rotated from like this to the entrance to like this.
Yeah, it's parallel, not perpendicular.
It's goofy ass. It's goofy as shit.
It's fucking weird, dude.
And now there's like a split in between the registers, like in the middle of the register.
Yeah, and that's like Fan Central.
Ah, hell no.
Shit's weird, bro. I don't like it.
I want to see how the break rooms look, but I don't know. I feel weird going back there.
I probably will one day.
Damn, well, they didn't change nothing back there.
Fucking then, what's her name? Lauren? Is that her name? HR Lauren?
Yeah, Lauren.
Gotta get out, please. You don't work here anymore.
Actually, no. Matter of fact, I went in there when I visited. I went in there and said hi to a couple people.
Oh,
as long as they remember, y'all, it's all good.
No, I hate my HR ETL on my Target now.
I don't even have an ETL. We have a senior team lead for HR.
Bro, she pisses me off so much, bro. Hun, can you please do this? Like, bitch. First of all, I ain't your hun. And second of all, get the fuck out of my face. Leave guest services. You're not allowed up here. You don't know what the fuck you're doing?
Real talk. Send her back to her fucking closet.
Oh, hey, speaking of Target, bro, tell me how I now have 9 days off at the end of January.
Oh, I'll out tomorrow.
Aloha, I had a trip to Puerto Rico at the end of the month that we had to cancel because like all the hurricanes and the earthquakes and shit that just happened.
Oh wait, so you're not going to Puerto Rico anymore?
No, we had to cancel it. Like where we were gonna go stay there, they have no power and they don't know when they're gonna get power back.
Bro, use that money to come here.
For my grandma and I, round trip plus like all the utilities, like we got a bag, a carry-on, a personal item, seat selection, refundability. Round trip for both of us was $550. That's not even half of fucking round trip to you for one person.
All right, so one person stays back, and then you can still come here. Maybe.
But I can't go back.
You gotta stay there. You gotta stay in Italy.
Oh man, you can work here. You can work on base. I got you.
Y'all got targets in Italy?
Nah, you're gonna be like Brandon. You're gonna be the McDonald manager.
Why you gotta call Brandon out like that, boy?
Hey, that day was probably the funniest fucking day ever, dude. Fucking sitting at TopGolf, everybody minding their business, and fucking Dan comes out of nowhere. Brandon, I bet you the fucking McDonald's manager on your base. Bro, we're like, bro, why? Like, you going on his ass for no reason?
I know, he was straight roasting that man.
Bro, that shit was funny though. Like, if you bring it up to Dan now, he doesn't remember that he said that shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's because he blacks out when he does it. It does that shit all the fucking time.
No, yeah, Dane just says this random shit like not fucking even meaning to, and like, you know, sometimes you just say something you don't remember it, but you know, us when we purposely say a funny joke, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna roast you for it, and I'm gonna remember it forever and pick on you for it. Like this man, it just comes naturally for him.
Like, do you want to tell the story about the Brandon's beer bottle? No,
you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Someone's gonna have to say it because I can't remember.
All right, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Nah, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. So, Alahal was leaving to Italy, so we all showed up, and we're all drunk, and we're playing what, Ring of Fire?
Yeah.
So we're playing Ring of Fire. You remember now, Naz? So. We were playing Ring of Fire.
It was my idea to do it too.
We were playing Ring of Fire, and Brandon got a call. I guess it was some girl. We don't know. And he just leaves. He leaves the table. And then it comes to his turn, and we're waiting for him. We tell him that he has to come back, and he goes like, all right, give me like 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. You know, time is just going and going and going. So we were drinking Coronas because it was a drinking game. So he had a Corona. And so
it was my idea.
Naz was like, hey, give me his bottle. I'm going to put my nuts on it. So Naz takes his nuts out, puts it on top of like the entry of the bottle where you put your mouth.
Straight up rub my sack all over it.
And then he puts it down, and I was like, hell no, give me that shit. So I take it, and I do the same thing. And then Dan's like, yeah, give me that. Dan takes it. Instead of putting his sack on the bottle, he puts the bottle on his sack and pours beer all over his dick.
He puts it like that.
And he pours beer all over his dick, and he's like, oh shit. Like, dog.
And of course, at that moment, Brandon walked back.
Bro, it was. That shit was funny.
Dude. Yo, I forgot about that. That is wild. That's awesome.
That night was funny. And, bro, there's no trust when we all get together.
Bro,
there's no trust. We have to call treaty before anybody goes to bed.
Yep. You sleep, you get a nut.
So
you sleep, you get a nut.
It's literally like everybody like hits their limit of like, bro, I have to go to sleep. And like it'll be like 6 of us like, yo, treaty, like we all go to bed right now. Nothing happens.
Truce. Hey, truce. Yeah, truce.
Fucking we all pass the fuck out.
Yeah, so basically like our partying rule is like the first person to get to go to sleep gets their body covered with our nut sacks. Like we just rub our nut sacks on that person.
Which I feel like it's always the same 2 people that fall asleep first. Not me. Because
I remember when we were at Mikey's house and you just got off work, or I don't remember what happened, but you were like sitting at the table and you were just laying, like you were like leaning back in the chair and you were sleeping. I nutted your elbow.
I was not there, bro. I just got off work. And that was a busy ass day too.
I think my funniest thing is like when we're at the original loft and we're drinking, and I don't know what happened. Mikey was just like going to bed, so we all went upstairs to go bother him. So when he came out, like we all went in his room. I think Naz, you went on his bed and just tried to lay there to see if he'll come lay down with you. And I was just sitting in his closet the whole time. I was just like, he kicks you out, and he doesn't see me.
Yeah, he got mad at me. He's like, hey, get out of my bed. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Bro, and I'm just in the closet like.
And then I think you giggled, and he heard you giggle. Yeah. Who's in my closet? Get out!
That shit was funny.
Oh yes, it was, bro. Damn, dude. The memories we have, Alahal. Alahal, what would you say is your favorite memory?
Oh no, I couldn't answer that.
Why?
I couldn't answer that.
Okay,
There's too many, bro. There's too many. Shoot.
Damn.
Shoot.
This is a great question. I'm gonna take a little bit to think about it.
Oh, we're thinking about our greatest memory?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a hard question.
I gotta look through my Snapchat memories.
No, honestly, yeah, there's so fucking much. One of my
Honestly, everything that I put in that video, right there, that's it.
Oh, facts. Alahal's,
all right, it's not. I know mine.
The way we live.
I know mine. It's not my greatest memory, but I know it's like what fucking set the table high, or may I say table low.
I think I know what you're about to say.
But it's not my favorite memory. It was when I forgot what game did I beat you in, Nas? We're playing like Dodge Beer and you lost. But it wasn't a 1v1. I think it was a 2v2. I'm pretty sure I had Brandon and you probably had like Dan or something. And so,
Probably.
Like, I told you like if we win you gotta smash the can on your head. So this man, being a little pussy, grabs the can and goes, "Ah, man, that hurts too much." And I was like, "Nah, bro, you gotta like full force, go at it." So they told me to do it. I was drunk enough. I was like, "Fuck it, let me have that can." I put the can on the table. Fucking full fledged, just. Let's just say the can slipped, and I just banged my head on the table.
Yup. Hey, maybe one day we'll release the video.
Maybe one day. I'm just gonna say, I was a little chunky back then.
Of course, I had to fucking record that shit, dude. And I'm glad I got that shit on camera.
My favorite memory was the first time when I brought all my shit, like my PS4, my fucking TV, to the loft. And we were having like all four of us just in the living room playing.
Yeah, we had a little game night.
And then we fucking ran into Shamcock.
Yeah, Mikey got off, so we had three of us. Alex Hall didn't have a PlayStation.
He was playing on his Surface. Xbox. He was playing on his Surface.
Yeah, and so then we only had three of us, so we were like, all right, let's just put this bitch on Phil and mess with whoever we get. And we meet a guy named Shamrock. It was like Shamrock and then some numbers. So I hit him with a, "Yo, what's up, Shamcock?" So that's what we're calling it. And there's this little kid.
It was a tiny ass kid.
It's not Shamcock, it's Shamrock.
That shit was the best night.
Poor kid.
That was one of the greatest
nights. I got my memory up. Greatest memory is when Alanaz got so fucking drunk that I was able to send him a Venmo request for $100. Then to take a little bond rip, and he almost did it. Oh shoot!
I think we talked about this. We talked about this on the last stream.
Wish I would have. Oh my god.
Yeah, because for those of you who don't know, as of New Year's Eve 2017 was the last time I ever smoked any pot news. So, so all 2018, 2019, and now 2020, I've been clean. So I was keeping that a good streak, and my roommates just so happened to be blazing in the room next to me after one of our parties. I'm absolutely trashed, and Allah was like, "Nez, come take a dab. Nez, take a dab. Come on, man, take a dab." So I'm like, you know what? You pay me $100 right now, I will take a dab. Bring! My phone lights up. Alex Hall.
Man got so fucking hyped.
$100. I said, "You actually did it! Heat that shit up! Heat that shit up!"
This man was like this close from taking the rip, but I was like, "Alex, read what your phone says." He goes, "I got $100." I'm like, "Alex, what does your phone say?" It took him 4 times before he was like, fuck you, bro.
It's because on Venmo you either pay or you request. So it's Alex Hall requested $100, meaning I had to pay. I'm like, oh, like he scammed me, bro. I was so close to getting $100.
If I didn't stop you, bro, you probably would have hated me.
Yeah. Yeah, damn, I guess it's all my turn now. Dude, I don't... Shit, bro, there's so fucking many. Yo, I'm not gonna...
Mikey fucking threw my canned corn over the balcony.
I was thinking that. But honestly, like, no joke, like, my favorite nights, I guess you could say, are multiple nights. And it's just, like, all the nights we spent fucking in Vinny's studio recording our songs.
Oh...
Which Black Jesus, that's where he gets his name. We have a excuse me, we have a rap group called the Respectable Prodigies. Unreleased music, by the way. Most likely we'll never release this music, so it'll probably just stay in our personal media for the rest of our life. Absolutely fire and banger music. It's me, which is ironic. My rap name is actually Smoke Puff. So the joke is that I'm actually not Smoke Puff, I'm Smokeless. But anywho, so yeah, Smoke Puff. Alex Hall is Black Jesus, Mikey is Mad Mike, and Vinny is Fat Fuck. Which, ironically, he's also the skinniest motherfucker in the group.
Yeah, mine's like not the only ironic one because, you know, I am black and I am...
I'm pretty sure I gave you that name, Black Jesus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Because I was like the last one to like officially be in that group. Because I remember you, Mikey, because it was always like this. It was always you and Mikey and Vinny like making shit for it. And then y'all were like, you should hop into one of these. And I was like, I don't know. And after that day, every single time we make a song, I was always 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes before we record before I finally make something.
Yeah, and then that first song, I actually had a ghostwrite. So I made his whole verse. So that's where I put the Black Jesus in.
Oh, Black Jesus.
Because like starts off with Black Jesus, like he introduces himself. It's funny, bro. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite memory of Orlando is just making the. Chapo, I wish you got to hop on a song with us, bro.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Shit was fun.
Maybe one day. We got time. That's what I'm telling you, bro. You know, I'm about to leak a little bit of information. The next LAN party, bro, we have to make it a cipher.
Yeah.
I think that shit would be funny as fuck. A little LAN cipher.
You know what he's talking about, Alico? Like, you know, like the freshman class where like they play a beat and then like they each take turns, like they walk up to the camera and they do like a little freestyle or whatever. Most of the time, you know, it's pre-written, but I said most of the time it's pre-written.
Yeah, bro. And then we were talking about like during the cipher, like when Brandon goes up, like we all just make fun of him and just don't even let him. No. So, I don't want to release.
Actually, I'd be very curious to see how Brandon is as a rapper.
No, but when Brandon goes up, we're gonna switch the song up to bullying on Brandon Butts.
Yo, damn.
That's gonna be his beat.
Let's just me, you, and Mikey just fucking push him out of the way and just start singing that shit.
He has to be the last one to go. If y'all gonna do that, he has to be the last one to go. I want to see Dan, Gabe, and I want to see Brandon fucking rap.
Gabe won't.
Someone's gonna.
We tried getting him to fucking hop on a song. He wouldn't.
Man, Gabriel.
We gave him a $50,000 feature, and he wouldn't do it. We said, "Yo, $50,000, you hop on this song." You would.
That's crazy.
Gabe said we not worth his time.
I'm saying, bro.
It's cool though. It's cool. We still love you, Gabriel.
Hey y'all. Hey I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm hungry. Y'all trying to go to Steak and Shake?
Hey, Steak and Shake run?
Hell yeah! I'll pull up.
All right, but you know, since the Steak and Shake run is coming up, so I feel like the stream's about to be coming into an end.
Yes, thank you. If you made it this far, we appreciate you so much, Alex Hall. We appreciate your feature. I don't know where you are on your screen. You're either to the right or to the left, but I'll get both sides again. There you go.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, like Naz said, Aloha, thank you for coming on our podcast.
I got you.
Bro, it's always a pleasure. You know, it really feels like we're not doing this for the content. It just feels like we're just doing this like just to socialize and converse, which makes it awesome.
We're literally doing this just to talk, and we just like I said in our first podcast is, we think we're probably the funniest fucking motherfuckers out here. So like,
bro, do tally on how many times I laugh.
I'm saying, like, why wouldn't we share the shit that we say? And then like our stories, I feel like our stories are hilarious.
Yeah.
Like some people out here has to fucking like them.
That's true.
Absolutely.
We be doing some dumbass shit.
We've been doing some dumbass shit, and then there's still more to come.
Paul, what time is it for you over there?
Oh shoot. It is currently 6:33 here in
the morning,
Italy.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah. So we appreciate you taking the time, because on my way home from work, I actually called to wake his ass up. So we appreciate you waking up, this early, taking the time out of your morning. You could be sleeping, but you decided to hop on the podcast, get a little feature in. But we appreciate your introduction, and now everyone can actually put a face to the stories we tell about you. So that's one good thing about that shit,
That's
I feel like what we should do, I think like the greatest idea is like right now, we have Alahal. We should get one more and like introduce everybody singly, and then see if we can get just one big podcast of the whole Lane group. I feel like that would be dope.
I mean, fuck it, dude.
If you guys fucking like and subscribe, comment, if you want to see that shit happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a blast. 2020 is gonna be a great year. We got so much more stories and adventures to come. Like, we're going on a few trips, so definitely gonna be a great year. Gonna be more stories to add to the podcast. We can share with you guys as well as ourselves. And yes, please like, subscribe, comment, do all that stupid shit that everyone says. Man. Because fucking why not? We're clout chasers. Fuck it, dude. All right. Peace out.
Hey, everybody, take it easy.
Love you.